And welcome back to some more The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. Last time we started collecting more Triforce pieces and the treasure charts. And this episode, we're gonna start things off right and immediately get a Triforce piece. Yeah, not wasting any time this episode. Even though I call them parts in the description, I am calling them episodes now. Okay, so if we open up this chart, we can see it's right there on Great Fish. And the next chest is on this island down here, Stone Watcher Island. You can see the similarity in shape. So we want to go 1 square southeast. Yes, I know directions. Funny, in real life, I have no clue what direction anything is without a compass. So, yeah, like if I don't know what the direction north is, I'm completely lost. So, that's what GPS is for, isn't it? Speaking of getting lost, they have PAX, and I can't go because it's sold out so fast, so I'm sitting here playing Wind Waker, which I kind of jealous of, because, like, all the demos, Star Fox, Xenoblade, all that stuff would be kind of cool, but again, I missed the opportunity, and thus I have no one to blame but myself. Oh man, but maybe next year. That's what I keep telling myself at least. So come right here and pow. Again, I wouldn't have to worry about those cannon ships, but the increased grappling hook speed of the HD version makes that point completely moot. And that's the 7th, so open up the map again. And the third one is, third one is way over there, so we're gonna warp. Screw that. Sailing all the way over there. Battle of Gales. I wish that song wouldn't play. I think I already said that though. It's 1 east of Forest Haven, so that is like laughably easy to get to. That all the okay, here's something else I meant to point out that I just realized. All of the treasure chart pieces are right next to warp points. One is at Great Fish, one is Stone Watcher, which is right next to Great Fish, and one is right next to Forest Haven. So that's actually super convenient. Just double checking on the map. Go fast. Okay, yep. Looks like it should be one. What direction am I even sailing? I'm sailing south. I need to go east. And I don't know why I didn't equip the Swift Sail. So, how's everybody? I don't know what to talk about, so I started with that. Is that where it is? Oh yeah, the Triforce pieces have a larger beam of light coming out of the water than regular ones, as you might be able to see. On the treasure chart, it actually says very accurate. On the treasure chart I'll show, it shows a link on the actual treasure chart, so it's super easy to line these up. No worries. That chart could have gotten me if I did not pull that up fast enough. So 3.5 minutes in, and we already have the entire recreated Triforce. You got a Triforce shard. At last we found the last shard. Wow, that's redundant. All 8 formed the Triforce of Courage. And oh, I thought the game froze. Okay. Well done, Link. With the shards you have collected, the Triforce of Courage is now Courage. Porridge? Courage! It's now completed last. So we're gonna follow his advice. And go back to Hyrule. Which I forgot there was a warp where we ran into Tower of the Gods. I thought there was, but I wasn't entirely sure. So this is the fast travel episode. No, just kidding. I'll try to create something a little more creative than that. The fast travel episode. What else? Yesterday, Shovel Knight was announced to be getting Amiibo, so that dates this video. That's exciting. I've never played Shovel Knight, and I bet everyone is like going, "What?" right now. But yeah, I've never played Shovel Knight. I probably totally peaked the audio. I apologize. Kerbal Space Program, a game I actually really want to play, is coming to Wii U, so I'm happy about that. You must show the Triforce pieces you have. Well done, Link. You must Okay, well done, Link. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. I cannot read today. Yeah. Yeah, Kerbal Space Program was already announced for Xbox One, but it was announced for Wii U yesterday, and I'm super excited because, frankly, PC Sims on a regular controller, yeah, screw that. Oh, what is this? They are on your hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. It is the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has bestowed upon you. Surely from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Link, Hero of Winds! Go forth, to Hyrule, to Zelda's side. What else was announced? Yeah, I was always... Funny, I've been on the fence about Shovel Knight for like the last year or so, and then they announced Plague of Shadows, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I might as well just wait, because I like retail copies, and the fact that it's getting Amiibo support is like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go with it on Wii U. Well, that statue wasn't like that before. Oh, I'm down 1 heart, because that dumb shark failed to jump the shark. I've never seen a single episode of Happy Days, but I do know that reference. You have to save yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my powers are restored, there's no safe haven for you. I've taken your precious Zelda. Here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Yeah, the king was like, oh, whoa, she'll be safe. Nope. We should have just taken Zelda with us. That's what I think. I mean, we've all seen that Tetra can take care of herself in a fight, so it's like, why are we so, like, worried about Zelda getting in trouble with us? These guys have capes, and fancier helmets. They're like elite Darknuts or something, but you have to basically cut off the cape before you can knock off their body armor. So they're a little stronger, not too bad. Oh yeah, the Hurricane Spin does consume magic, so you want to use it sparingly. Unless you have the double magic meter, then you don't have to worry about anything in that regard. These guys are taking a lot more hits, actually. Ow. So, wow, yeah, these guys are kind of resilient. Well, now that that guy has his helmet off, it should be a little easier. I hope. Oh, well, actually, as soon as I say these guys are resilient, they instantly go down. Oh, input lag. It's not too bad. It was just really oddly noticeable. Let's see, what else? What else is new? Yep, I'm seeing lots of pics of Seattle, which is hilarious because I was just there a couple weeks ago for a concert. And for just touristy stuff in general. And Seattle is a horrible city, if you ask me, because the traffic laws make no sense here. Simply put. It's not too horrible, but yeah, driving is not fun. Yeah, I wasn't even driving, I was its passengers. It wasn't exactly a pleasant experience. So yeah, if you're ever in Seattle, yeah, traffic nightmare. Yeah, I don't know why, but my B button is kind of sticking. I don't know why. It shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so this is a force field. This force field is here all along, preventing you from, you know, getting to Ganon's castle, which you can't actually see yet, but with the fully upgraded Master Sword, you can cut through the barrier. I probably should have shown that off, but I forgot. I guess this is basically the holy grail of speedrunning right here. This is what everyone wants to find, a sequence break right here, because in theory, it doesn't seem like it should be I mean, it should be possible in theory to get to the final area with, well, when you first go to Hyrule. And I don't know, maybe you could use some fancies. Well, actually, the main thing is you could skip the Triforce quest, because I think you do need the hook shot for something. No, wait, there is a skip around that. Never mind. So, basically, if they could figure out a way to skip that barrier, you could speedrun the game in, like, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think. But with the Triforce and the upgrading Master Sword, it's kind of a long game. But yeah, there is a skip coming up that's actually really cool. There's no way in Hyrule that I'll be able to pull it off though, so I'm sorry. I think they did it at like AGDQ a couple of years ago, so I don't remember which year, because my brain is mush right now, because I just woke up not too long ago. What else? I could really use another heart here, game. Wow, rolling into the stairs. Not a single heart, seriously, game? Wow. I do not know how to feel about that. And watch, this will have like, never mind. Okay, so this is the room. The stupid room. If you played Ocarina, I've alluded to this before, but if you played Ocarina, this concept should not be foreign to you. Basically, this is like your boss rush kind of thing. Basically, there is a room for each of the bosses, based on one of the previous dungeons. Sort of like how Ocarina of Time, each of the stages got a room. Which I actually think is a cool touch, but it is a little bit redundant in this game because you actually have to refight the bosses. That is something I'm not so crazy about. Touchscreen. Okay, there. Actually, no, I want the Deku Leaf real badly for this. Really badly for this. You'll see why in a moment. Because you can cheese this room ever so slightly. Like that. And I don't know how you're actually supposed to do this room, because I've always done it this way, and I don't think it's actually right, because this is like the grappling hook room. Yeah, I'm clearly using the Deku Leaf here. So I think I'm doing that room wrong, but it's fast, so I don't care. But okay, here's another thing. If you are doing the pictograph quest and missed the bosses the first time, this is where you get the pictures of the bosses. Oh yeah, the stupidest... What? Oh, my battery is low. That's what the problem is. I'll probably have to switch to the gamepad in a sec. But, basically... you have the upgraded Master Sword now, so these bosses are actually kind of a joke. But at the same time, if you want to do the pictograph quest, this is your chance to get a picture of this dude, because it is unlikely that you'll have the camera by here, especially in the GameCube version. It's more likely in the Wii U version, because again, he'll make you jump through. Actually, you can't do this boss because it has to be a color pictograph, but even though the boss himself isn't in color, it will still count. And the Wii U gives you more of an indication if the photo will actually work, so that's another advantage of the Wii U version. I don't know why I said version like that. I'm hoping to get through all 4 here, but I think that's incredibly unlikely. The Earth Temple room is incredibly long. I don't know why the control stick is kind of sticking a bit. I think it might have, when I reset the controller, it might have, I don't know, wigged out a bit. Yeah, so this is the dumb part of the game, if I may be completely honest, because you're just basically refighting everything. Like, Ocarina didn't make you refight anything, like bosses. That's a thing. But I should be able to one-cycle this guy. If my calculations are correct, with that Master Sword does more damage, I should be able to one-cycle it pretty easily. Why not? Okay, yeah, so I'd have to check the tape. Not that it's an actual tape, you know the saying. I'd have to check to see if it's actually faster, because I don't actually know if it's faster or not. So that was Goma, which is actually, yeah, I said this before, but it's weird that Goma's a scorpion, and in other games he's a spider. Or she, I think Goma's actually female. Because at least in Twilight Princess it lays eggs. This is the room where you're supposed to use the Deku Leaf, so yeah, sequence breaking. I think you might need the grappling hook too. I'm not 100% sure. I'm honestly debating the merit of actually showing the other two rooms at this rate because, well, it's tedious. I mean, we've always seen these fights. I mean, like cutting out the bosses, not the actual rooms, because these rooms are actually different. And you have to hit that switch with good timing. Fan switch, I guess. It's like a fan P switch. What's with all the Pokemon jokes I've been making lately? Got Pokemon on the brain. Oh yeah, I got a Yarn Yoshi amiibo the other day. That's super cool. I kinda wish they'd go back and make like a Kirby Yarn amiibo, to be honest. But Kirby in that game was just an outline, so I'm not 100% sure if that would work. And I'm equipping the Boomerang, but that is actually completely dumb and useless because they unequip all your items when you enter the boss room. I just forgot and remembered. Well, that was a waste of time. I don't know why it does unequip everything. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's cut down all that. Or miss entirely. There we go. This guy is called the Kalos Deimos, if I recall correctly. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of the Kalos region. Golly, what's with again with the Pokemon references? So again, it isn't that bad to one-cycle this guy either, from what I understand, if you're good. There's Jump Slash and Spin Attack. That's not a Spin Attack, but it worked anyway. Okay, so I'm glad I got to show off the one-cycle for that guy. Oh boy, that took like 2 minutes. I think we can do this. I mean, like, all 4 bosses, 1 video. Bring it. Oh yeah, the doors indicate what boss you actually gotta fight. Because like this is like an Earth Temple aesthetic, so it's the Earth Temple boss, whose name I can never remember. This is actually the worst one in the game. This is the worst room of Ganon's Tower, because well, you have all these coffins and Redeads. I really would like to kill this guy. Okay. It gets dumber. You'll see. Again, you want to kind of zigzag through here, but I'm zigzagging the wrong way because I'm an idiot. So that's the door, but we need something to weigh down the switch, and there's no pots anywhere, so we gotta use that guy. And there's a Poe being a jerk face, so we gotta stun this punk. Get hit. You actually want to take out the Poe. Just saying, I don't even know if they are Poes technically, but this cutscene plays the first time. You want to just trigger the cutscene because it's long and tedious, and then not actually do it. I think that restuns it. I hope. Now do it because the cutscene actually takes away from the timer of this guy. So now I'm gonna try to do the strat correctly. Sag straight into chunk. Okay, that's step 1. Good thing this is the easiest boss fight in the game, just saying. Or else we would actually be in trouble. I don't know why they were like items, because you only need the power bracelet and mirror shield for the actual boss fight. Oh yeah, and the Stalfos shows up, spoilers. So you're not going to make this cycle. I mean, I can guarantee you're not going to make this cycle. The chances of you making this cycle are incredibly slim. Sorry to get your hopes up, but it is the hard truth. I don't know if that's actually correct, but yeah, there is a Stalfos who shows up, I think, right about now. And this is a cutscene, you can't skip this. And this is, I think, still on the stair timer, see? So, yeah, that stinks. I'm gonna kill this guy because I'm super low in health. like so. Actually, he's too far away from me now. Try that. Okay, and then pound this guy's head. And we should at least be able to get some more hearts out of this. Again, he doesn't actually get in the way, but if you're at low health, I recommend actually fighting him. So we gotta speedrun this hallway, but we don't have to worry about 2 cutscenes. So... Oh, that guy's still frozen. I should have used him because he was close. Put him on the Switch Link. Then roll. Backwalking I don't think is faster in this game. I think that's only Ocarina. If you've seen speedruns, so you like lock on and walk backwards. See, it's not that fast in this game. It's completely broken in Ocarina though, so that's how you go around fast, rolling and backwalking while Z-targeting. And because we actually do have the Hurricane Spain, I could show off the cool strat. Lock on, Link, lock on. So when he, oh, I forgot this step. So when you throw this, charge it up, and release, and you can just mow them all down. And it is on a cycle where I think you can only kill a set number of them, but it just makes this boss so fast. And this cutscene counts for Link's stagger time, so we actually get to see the fire attack. Nope. So yeah, it just makes, I think it still takes the same amount of cycles generally, but it just makes the actual phases so much shorter. And it gives you a better shot at actually killing the max number, which I think is like 4 or 5 each phase. I'm gonna try to sort out this nonsense with the Pro Controller after the video. And the light went away. So hope this one doesn't go out. One more cycle should be enough, because there are only 4 pose left. Again, I keep calling them pose, I keep forgetting to look up if they actually are pose or not. You, and you. See how fast that goes now? Yeah, so if you get the Great Spin before Earth Temple, yeah, that fight's a choke. I don't know why it's called Kalos Demos, assuming I remember the name correctly, because it actually looks like a Deku Baba type plant thing. I've also heard it compared to Baronade from Ocarina of Time. You need to use the boomerang, for example, and some other physical similarities. So we need the Deku Leaf and the Iron Boots. Shoot up here, and I think we need the hook shot too. We need it for the boss, I know that much. These wind gusts are actually not as close together as they look, and you can't fly right past them. I don't know why you can't do that in several other rooms. That guy's being orange. Yeah, what is going on with this control stick? It keeps auto-leveling. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm gonna resync it after this video. Well, what I should just do is plug it in. So we have, is it Mulgera? I don't even know anymore, what the boss's name is, but it seems to be working now. And the boss music, I think, is slightly corrupted, because it's supposed to be like, yeah, a corrupted version. And I don't know if there's a fast strat for this guy, so there might be, if like you jump attack into it, you might be able to kill it like in, but it seems to be pretty set, in my opinion, to 3 cycles, so I don't really ever try. It might be 4 cycles. Yeah, I think it's actually 4 cycles. Lag. Again, this dude's one of the biggest fights in the entire series, so yeah, I think it's reasonable having a tiny bit of lag. I mean, it's not like 20 FPS. I think the game runs at 60? I'm not sure. It might be 30 because it's only Zelda. Ocarina runs at like 20 frames per second, and it's actually super noticeable if you go from 3D to original. Whoa. Lock on to the right? Yeah, this is why you want to actually kill those guys. Oh yeah, we never saw this attack. This is why you want to kill those guys, just because the lock on is a jerk. because you'll accidentally lock onto the wrong guy, the wrong target. So you want to do that. And I'm dead actually because I couldn't see. I had a fairy on hand, which is why, again, emergency backup strat. Again, it's not locking onto the right guy, and I'm pushing the wrong button is my problem, because I normally map it for X to this fight. Map it to X for this fight. I can't talk because I'm concentrating. Basically, if there are a lot of them, it could... yeah, I'm just getting comboed. I only have one fairy left, that's actually bad. Basically, the lock-on is super finicky, so you want to kill them in advance. I forgot to mention that last time, so shame. So I went through 2 fairies, I think. So that's not good. You get more coming right up, so no worries. We're good. We're all fine. Right where we want to be in terms of progression. Yeah, that guy's pretty fearsome, honestly, for Wind Waker. Yeah, Wind Waker actually has some really good boss fights. They're repetitive because they're all the same thing over and over again, but they're pretty well designed, like, design-wise, they're pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to charge this controller afterwards. So we barely got through that fight. A combination of hubris and button lag, but yeah, I'm not gonna blame it all on the controller. It was me for most of that fight, but there were a couple times where the camera was like doing weird stuff. Again, I'm not blameless at all. Again, I know some people are like, oh, this controller is broken, but I do admit that, you know, sometimes the sticks are kind of sticking because the battery's dying, but it's partly just me. So we got through way more than I thought we'd get through, and there are mini blends. So next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we will continue on through Ganon's Tower.